Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. It's a beautiful, beautiful early summer morning here. Just looking at the stock trailer. You maybe heard me say the other day that we were selling the horse trailer and buying a stock trailer. But that's what we got. Anyways, there's so many chickens around me right now. So many chickens. I just got to get a pail of feed to them. And then they're not so distracting. My goodness. Come on, ladies. My own private chicken army here. So here's one handy tip. Chickens are a pain in the behind when it comes to getting your garden in because they want to dig and scratch and work stuff up. And so what I do is take a tractor bucket load of cattle manure and shavings and stuff like that, dump it over beside the chicken house, and then I throw some grain in it. They'll be there all day and won't bug me again. Anyways, so back to the stock trailer. So previously we had a 3-bay horse trailer that was the same size, 6 feet by 16 feet, but it just wasn't very conducive to hauling sheep, and we very rarely hauled the horses. It had 2 dividers in the center of it, which were at a 45-degree angle, because you could angle load your horses. And the divider was like 2 feet off the ground, so a sheep could walk clearly under there. It didn't provide any division capability at all. So we got this one. We got it from an estate sale, and it was floor to ceiling full of treasure. Not good treasure either, like mostly just straight up garbage. But anyways, I got it all cleaned out here now, and pretty excited because when it comes to moving sheep, it's going to be handy. You can see inside it's got an actual, like a real divider, goes down to the floor, and at the back, here's the real reason it's better than a horse trailer. So horse trailer door, you know, open up like this, and you get this big wide open door, right? That's what our other horse trailer had. So if you want to try and load or sort or do any kind of animal work right here, you've got to fill a 6-foot gap, and a sheep will easily negotiate a 12-inch gap. So good luck with that. So then what's different about this one, now I only have to fill 2 feet. So much easier for me to stand in the doorway and say, no sheep, you're not coming out today. Or, you know, provide some order to the loading or unloading process. Anyways, we looked at it. It's a 1989, so it's got some miles on it. Well, not miles, but years? It's got years on it. Anyways, it's got some years on it. It's in really good shape. A little bit of damage there at the front. Just obviously somebody probably backed into it with their hitch or something. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but something went awry. But structurally, it's in amazing shape. Tiny little bit of rust in the odd spot. The guy could spray some WD-40 on it. It's been parked under some trees, so it needs a bit of a bath. The floor in it is like the day it was made. So fantastic. So pretty excited about this purchase. And sometime in the next week or two, we're gonna have to use it to load up sheep and take everybody down to pasture. Now, last fall, we actually we just went down to the field with a bucket of grain, and I just walked up the road, and the sheep followed. And then there's a bit of an escapade in there, but nevertheless, fairly simple process to get them home. I'm not gonna do that the opposite way, simply because they're coming off hay, and everywhere you look now is a meal. And I have a pretty, that gut-wrenching feeling that if I open that gate, they're just gonna go poof, and it'll just be chaos. It'll just be hard to round them up, be like herding cats instead of herding sheep. So I'll trailer them down there, and it'll just be a little bit more controlled environment. So yesterday was probably one of our biggest days on the farm that we've had in a while. We got out in the garden, so we did some greenhouse work. And we planted 4 cherry trees and 1 apple tree over there. So we haven't had, we don't have any trees over here right now. So having these cherry trees right beside the kitchen garden, right beside the greenhouse, I think that's going to be fantastic. Pretty excited about that. And then, yeah, just take a look in the greenhouse so you guys can see. So we did a bit of a rearrange. This greenhouse we built last year, put it in. Everything was just kind of everywhere. It was just kind of chaos. So this year, Carmen built this bench on the backside with actually all made out of wood scrap, left over from left over from building the barn. And so she's got her tomatoes in here now, as you can see, some squash. What else we got in here? We got more than that. Broccoli? I think we got some broccoli over here. Yeah, there's some broccoli plants right here. Zucchini. So this was the first night that this stuff has been in the greenhouse. Thought I'd come in and check. Let's have a look at the temperature in here. Still gets kind of cool at night. Yeah, we're only 3 degrees this morning, but keeps the frost off anyways. And it's gonna be 25 or 30 degrees in here today, so should be good. And a couple weeks in here, and then we can get this stuff. Well, except for the tomatoes. Tomatoes can just live in here, but the squash and the pumpkins and the zucchini and all that stuff can out you go, get into the big garden. Anyways, I'd say it's about that time, so I better get to work. So I'll let you go for now. I hope you have a fantastic day. We'll see you tomorrow.